a little World War II plane. Sure, you're going to catch the 100 flies, the 3,000 flies that, I don't know if you could hear that, but that was awesome. What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about something that I think probably a lot of people do wrong, and it's not because they mean to do wrong. It's not because they are doing it on purpose. It's because the common concept of fly control makes you think that you can put fly baits anywhere. You will trap the flies, you keep the fly baits out, and it'll get rid of the flies. But that's just simply not true. So in today's video, we're going to break down how to use fly control products, how to use fly traps, how to prep them, where to put them, and what you can do to make sure that you're effectively handling your fly problem. So let's get into it. And yes, we did get the new Ego Forester golf cart. Very excited about that. There will be more about that in the future. It's going to make getting things around the yard to certain areas and filming much easier. But it also provides a nice platform when you take the four-seater and fold it down, that we no longer have to do the tailgate talks on the truck. We can do golf cart talks. So we're going to be using this as our base today. We're going to put all of our products here. We're going to talk through everything right here on the back of the golf cart. And the first thing I want to talk about is the different types of fly baits. So what we used for this video is going to be the Taro Fly Magnet Fly Trap, Cashmaster Fly Jar, which is the blue one right here. We tried them both, and I'm going to go through both how to prep them and some of the results we got so that you can see for yourself how they work. Now, the links to these is going to be in the description below, so go ahead and take a look at that. And if it's something you're interested in, purchase through the link below. It supports the channel. Speaking of supporting the channel, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. It really helps the channel out. It helps us grow, and it's how we get there. A little World War II plane. That's pretty cool. I don't know if you could hear that, but that was awesome. We've got a little airport just north of the community here, and sometimes they fly the old classic airplanes out of it. That was really neat. So anyway, like and subscribe. Link below the products in today's video. Thanks for your support. Now, the way that these traps work is you're going to go ahead and prep them. So in order to prep them, you've got to remove the caps from both. Now, some of them are going to have instantized plastic inside, where you're going to go ahead and just pour water into it, and it's going to dissolve the plastic and make the bait hit the water. You're always going to want to use warm water when you do this. That's going to be ones like the Catchmaster. It's going to have the bait inside. That little bag right there will dissolve, and you will have a live fly trap. Now, the Taro Fly Magnet has a small pouch inside, which is also going to have the hanging hooks for them, and I'll get into that later. You're going to need to take the top off, pull out the pouch, cut it open, and dump it into warm water inside of the jar. You're then going to put the lids back on the fly magnet. You're going to screw the lid back on the fly jar. You're going to screw the lid back on and pop up the little black insert, which is what's going to allow the flies to enter into the jar. Now, the mistake people make with these, and this is a huge issue, and people say these don't work. Fly baits don't work. Fly baits aren't designed for your back patio. Fly baits aren't designed for your garage. Fly baits are designed to be used in cattle barns, and hog barns, and horse barns, and agricultural settings to get the flies away from the animals and into the trap, but to move them away from the animals. That's the whole purpose of the fly traps, is to move them away from animals. Now, if we're going to use it to move flies away from people, we need to think a little differently about where we place our fly traps. If you have bad flies on your porch or in your garage, and you just take these traps and you put them on your porch and in your garage, sure, you're going to catch the 100 flies that you have on your porch or the 50 flies you have in your garage. But you're going to attract the 3,000 flies that are on the surrounding land in your neighbor's yards, and the 500 flies that are on parts of your garage area or your driveway where they're not even smelling it yet. So as soon as you put these smelly baits out, you're not only going to bring in more flies, but yes, there's going to be more to trap, and you're going to create a bigger problem than what you already have. So what we do when we place these baits is one of two things. We have an issue in the garage area or in the driveway area, we hang them in the tree opposite side of the house in the front yard. And if we have problems with them on the back patio, we place them all the way at the back of the lot or over here in the corner of the lot, depending on how the wind's blowing. Now, this is going to bring in other flies, but it's going to pull the flies away from our common areas and push them over to these areas where we're fine dealing with them. I don't care if there's flies in my backyard. I don't care if there's flies in my side yard. I don't care if there's flies in my front yard. I just don't want flies in my garage when I'm working, and I don't want them on my back patio when we're trying to sit outside and enjoy the pool or entertain friends and family. We just don't want to deal with them. So proper placement is very important to making sure that these traps are effective for you. So please, if you tried these traps in the past, don't say, oh, they don't work, that never works, it caused flies to get worse, it didn't catch enough. If you don't place them properly, you're never going to have the proper results. So all I'm saying is read the directions, place these properly, and you will have much better results than what you've had in the past. And if you've never tried them before, follow these steps and you won't have to worry about saying they didn't work, because it'll pull the flies away from you and you'll be just fine. If you have any questions or any ideas for videos you'd like to see in the future, drop those in the comments below. I really appreciate all the support everyone has shown the channel. Hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.